will show you the insides of the vehicle. So I flipped my camera and this is what the vehicle looks from inside. It's got a sunroof and the vehicle has 4 doors. We are driving it inside a gated community in Bangalore, and my co-founder Priyakshi is in the driving seat. The vehicle can attain a top speed of 60 and 60 kilometers per hour, and as per the founder Pranav, the vehicle is already approved, the homologation is done, and it has been passed under the L7 category. The vehicle seems zippy enough. The turning radius is quite decent. It went over the speed breaker pretty smoothly. Yeah. The visibility is also quite decent. In fact, quite good, I would say. The turning radius is better than my motorcycle. It's better than a Meteor 350. Okay. And the acceleration is also decent. So Pranav says that they have slowed down the acceleration a bit for the test drive vehicle. And this is a top model, by the way. So the top model has got air conditioner and also music system.
And what was the price range?
So he had said it costs around 2 lakhs, which I think is good. It's almost similarly priced as I think Nano was. The last time they were selling a Nano was I think priced around 2 lakhs or something.
Okay.
The suspension is also decent. I can hear some sounds, some squeaking of the joints of the doors, but I think since this is the final production model, the model ready to be sold, that I think would be having a little bit better.
Of course, those kinks have to be ironed out, but overall the driving experience is good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. The console is also good. Right now I can see a range of 84 kilometers.
Hi everyone, this is Priyakshi from EV Reporter, and today I'm speaking to Mr. Pranav Dandekar, founder of Wings EV, and this is Robin, their first prototype. It's a microcar, it's a 2-seater for city driving. Hi Pranav, thank you for the test drive, really enjoyed it. Can you tell us about the basic specifications of this electric vehicle? What is the range, what is the top speed it can go to, and what is the vehicle category it will fall into?
Correct. So this falls under L7 quadricycle, which is a relatively new category, but is very well established in Europe, and our specifications are very similar to European specifications. So the top speed for the vehicle is about 60 kilometers per hour, which is plenty for city driving. On one charge, this goes about 90 kilometers, the top end variant, and it charges in about 5 hours from any standard 16 ampere plug. So we've used LFP, lithium ferrous phosphate, which is far more thermally stable in hot Indian conditions. So the charging port is back here. It is sort of locked. You pop the lock open, stick a connector in, and that's it. It's as simple as that. The charger is already on board. Charger already mounted in the vehicle under the driver's seat, right? Okay. So it doesn't come extra, and it does. You don't have to even know where it is.
Right.
You just we give you a cable that goes into the vehicle here and goes into a plug on the wall.
And what is the current regulatory approval status, and when are you planning to bring it to the market?
So we've been working on this for about 5 years, right? And this is our 7th pre-production prototype. And we've recently, just 6 weeks ago, we've passed all of the homologation tests for L7, which includes 7 safety tests that no 2-wheeler or 3-wheeler has to go through. Okay, right? So the last of which was the full frontal crash test, which we've all passed. Okay. And so now we are gearing up for production. So we're tooling up for production, working on our production plant and so on. Okay. And we recently launched our website, and it was incredible how much sort of response, positive response we're getting. Okay. And so we've opened it up for pre-orders, and then we'll start delivery sometime next year.
Okay. So I want to talk about a couple of smart features that we noticed.
So the starting point is that this vehicle is meant to have the length and width of a large motorbike, and because of that, we don't have room for two regular full-size doors on the vehicle, right? And so the idea is that we've staggered these what are called B pillars, and so the right door is for the driver, just like any other car in India. And if you pull up the vehicle to pick someone up, they're usually standing on the left side, which is where the curb is. And so this rear door is on the left side for the passenger. But of course, we have two additional doors, which are slightly smaller in size. You can still use them to get out either side. But the main door for the driver is on the right, main door for the passenger is on the left.
And I think my last question would be, you mentioned drive-by-wire technology. So can you explain in layman's terms, what does that mean?
Sure. So usually in a car, you have a drive shaft. That's a drive shaft that runs under the vehicle floor, which is where you get the bump in the floor on every car, right? We have eliminated all of that, and essentially we have two hub motors in the two rear wheels that are completely independently controlled by software.
Okay.
And so this allows us to have, it's sort of the kind of technology which is used in fighter jets,
Okay.
right? Drive-by-wire technology. And so this allows us to do active stability control on the vehicle, where we can completely independently control the two motors and stabilize the vehicle, which allows us to have the kind of stability that usually sports cars have, or high-end vehicles that have sort of electronic stability control.